From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Karen Rebo. Cardinals have taken their first decisions following Monday's death of Pope Francis at the age of 88. They have set Saturday as the date for his funeral, and they're allowing ordinary faithful to begin paying their final respects starting tomorrow, when his casket is brought into St. Peter's Basilica. The Cardinals met for the first time today in a Vatican Hall to chart the next steps before a conclave begins to choose Francis's successor. ABC's Patrick Reevell has more.
And according to his wishes, he'll be buried in a simple coffin, not in the Vatican, but in Rome's Basilica of St. Mary Major.
Canada's newest cardinal will lead a mass in honor of the late Pope Francis this afternoon.
Cardinal Frank Leo, Archbishop of Toronto, will preside at a mass for the repose of the soul of the pontiff at St. Michael's Cathedral Basilica before meeting with media. Leo was among the last group of cardinals Francis elevated into the role in December and one of 5 cardinals from Canada. He will also preside over an evening prayer for the late Pope. In Montreal, Archbishop Christian Lépine will preside over an evening requiem mass at the Mary Queen of the World Cathedral, followed by a vigil. David Bowles, The Canadian Press.
Jury selection is expected to begin today in southwestern Ontario in a sexual assault trial of 5 former members of Canada's World Junior Hockey Team. Dylan Dubé, Carter Hart, Michael McLeod, Cal Foote, and Alex Formenton were charged with sexual assault early last year in an alleged incident against a woman at a London hotel in June of 2018 when the team was at a gala celebrating their gold medal win. Canadian Press reporter Paula Larigio says after the jury is picked, the trial will begin.
The trial itself is scheduled for about 8 weeks. Whether or not it will take that time, again, there's a lot of things that can affect how long a trial takes.
Closing arguments are expected to begin today in the Southern Ontario murder trial of 2 people accused in the shooting death of a police officer. Ontario Provincial Police Constable Greg Prashala was shot on December 27, 2022, while responding to a vehicle in a ditch west of Hagersville near Brantford. Today is Canadians' last chance to vote early in person before federal election day on Monday. Voters can cast their ballot at an Elections Canada office in their riding until 6 p.m. local time. Last night in Fredericton, Liberal leader Mark Carney poked fun at his Conservative rival Pierre Poilievre for one of his recent campaign promises in the face of American tariffs.
I mean, Pierre is literally grasping at straws. He's going to bring back plastic straws. Finally, the kind of boldness that this country needs in times of crisis.
The Conservative Party is expected to release its fully costed platform today, 3 days after the Liberals and NDP both unveiled theirs. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, the Edmonton Oilers lost a heartbreaker in Los Angeles. Phillip Danault's second goal of the game with 42 seconds left in the third lifted the LA Kings to a 6-5 victory over Edmonton. It was the first game of their first-round playoff series. Edmonton winger Zach Hyman said they tried to find a way to win.
We fell short today, which sucks. Nobody's happy about it. So we have a history of bouncing back, and I'm sure we'll play a lot better in game 2.
The Montreal Canadiens rallied from 2 goals down, only to drop a 3-2 decision in overtime to the host Washington Capitals. The Winnipeg Jets grabbed a 2-0 lead in their first-round series with a 2-1 win over St. Louis. The Toronto Blue Jays were blanked 7-0 by the Astros in Houston. And in NBA playoff action, the Detroit Pistons snapped their record 15-game postseason losing streak by beating the New York Knicks in Game 2 of their playoff series. And the LA Clippers evened their first-round series against Denver. From the Canadian Press, I'm Karen Rebo.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.